What's up guys, it's Matterz, and we're going to be looking at something pretty cool. This is the top 5 features that we want within DLC 2 for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now for this video, I'm going to cover my top 5, my personal top 5 list, and basically sort of a generalization of what I've seen so far in the community, and then more based on what I want. But if you guys want to leave your comments for what I should put in the next top 5 for DLC 2, like predictions of what we want for DLC 2, I'll leave that in, or you'd leave that in the comment section below. So next time, I'll accumulate all of your comments, I'll put them in the video, and then whoever has like the most comments about the same topic, I'll put all the comments in the video, so you guys are all going to be shouted out. Obviously, just leave a comment on what you want within DLC 2, and then I'll rate it on how many people like the comment and how many people actually comment the same sort of thing, and then obviously I'll put it in 1 to 5 order like we're going to do in this video. So hope you guys do enjoy. Please leave a like if you do enjoy this video. If we get to 200 likes, I'll do that video like tomorrow, and I'll get all of your comments and we'll get that going. But it doesn't really matter, guys. That's just a random like goal just to get the video out sooner for you guys, but it's fine. But yeah, let's get started with the top 5. So I'm gonna start off with DLC 2 top 5. Number 5, we will have possible underwater features. Now we've talked about this time and time again. It's very logical. The moon was exploded. It's going to mess with the gravitational pull on the earth and on the tides on the water, and there's going to be some sort of section of the map where we're gonna have an underwater map, or at least an underwater area. Now the reason why I put this on my top 5, because it definitely adds some depth and I guess versatility to the actual map. You're not always walking. Maybe there's a certain area where let's say you have to go to pack, you have to go into this like narrow area where it's all underwater, and it's like a really cool like death trap, but once you make it out, almost like buried, you go through the maze, that's the death trap, and then after that you make it to pack munch. And sort of like that would be pretty damn cool if they add that in. If the whole map is water, or like the most part of it is like underwater and stuff, that wouldn't be too cool. I think a small section would be pretty sick. Now number 4, this is really quick here because this is all prediction, the twist in an Easter egg. Now I feel like Black Ops 3 Zombies right now is a bit too predictable. We know the location of DLC 2, it's in Pompeii, the island map. We know the location of DLC 3, potentially the Stalingrad map, where Taki's gonna die on the island map, Nikolai's gonna die on the Stalingrad map. DLC 4, that's the only unknown thing. But I think a twist in the Easter egg would be insane. Maybe if Takio actually doesn't die, and Nikolai actually doesn't die as well, and they actually go and they do something else, and they fight against Richtofen, or something along the lines of that. If you guys are keeping up with the storyline, obviously Richtofen from Black Ops 1 died, and his soul is now in the Summoning Key, and then, Dempsey from Der Eisendrache and all that stuff, and obviously from Black Ops 1, but in Der Eisendrache, his soul is now in the Summoning Key as well, and the next 2 characters are obviously Nikolai and Takio. But what if they don't actually die and something else happens? Just saying, putting that out there, that would be pretty cool to see, but again, we'll have to see what happens. Now 3rd, we have a new zombie boss. Now the new zombie boss was actually leaked as the Thrasher, and apparently it has this really cool acid thing around him, or acid cloud. So basically when it gets near you, you actually have like an acidic effect on your body. I guess you suffocate, or you die, or you slowly die, just like the Panzer comes up to you and shoots its like flamethrower thing at you, sort of like the same effect. Now whether or not that's the actual official boss, we never know, but it was leaked, so it is a good possibility. And I think just generally think about that, a new zombie boss, they're always pretty cool. As long as it's not like really annoying and tedious, it's always cool to have a really sick zombie boss on the map. So yeah, number 2, we have a new Wonder Weapon. Now Wonder Weapons are such a fun thing within the map. The main goal of everyone is to get their own Wonder Weapon, to get the main Wonder Weapon, to get their own variation of the Wonder Weapon. I want the electric bow, I want the ice staff, I want this, I want that, I want to build the Silk of Fire. Just going back to past maps has always been like that, and I think a new Wonder Weapon on this map should be insane. I think what they're going to do is going to be pretty cool as well. They might actually add a lot of more earthy agricultural effects, because it is like an island type map. I feel with the Wonder Weapon, they're going to go with that same sort of theme, so it's going to be really based off of like organic materials and actual things. So it's not going to be like robotic or really mechanical. It's going to be like a real gritty, almost like ancient style weapon, even though it's not like an ancient time era, just the island feel of it, just like using what you have, the resources that you have on the island, stuff like that. I think that would be a really sick thing for a Wonder Weapon. Now what it actually shoots, I have no clue. Maybe some sort of water cyclone type Wonder Weapon, or some flood Wonder Weapon, because the map is like a flooded map. It's also one of the wettest places in the world, the Pompeii Island map, where we're going to be in DLC 2. So with all that water and the floods and the rain, maybe you can use that to your advantage with the Wonder Weapon. And we've never seen a water-based Wonder Weapon before, so that'd be pretty cool to add as well. Now, number 1, we have map layout and replayability. Now, this is probably not everyone's number 1, but definitely is mine. Because when you play maps and when you go back to maps, it's really about what you're doing, what you're seeing, and where you're going, where you're training, and where you get jug every game. They need to make it so you actually enjoy every time you go through a certain pathway. Now, if you think about, let's say Shadows of Evil, it really does get tedious when you have to go. Now, I'm not talking about the rituals, but when you have to go down Waterfront, you go down the same pathway every time. It's the same old, and once you keep on playing the map, it's just like, oh, I know what to expect. It's just like the same old area. And I want the island map for DLC 2, for it to be like, not that every time you have to go to the same area, or every time it's like a completely different thing, but make it so there's like multiple pathways to each different location. I think the Rise and Rock did this pretty well, because at least with the main area, you have the left side, you have the right side, and then the main area eventually connects to the bottom area, the underground area of Horizon Rock. So many different pathways to go up, down, left, right. I really want them to do that. I want them to make it like an actual crazy sort of maze-like zombies map. And I know the map layout, sometimes people are just like, yeah, but I just want like 3 lanes like multiplayer, but it's not multiplayer. I don't think people have ever said that, but it needs to be almost the exact opposite as multiplayer. Multiplayer, you know what to expect. You want it to be easy layouts, just 1, 2, 3 lanes, that's it. But zombies, it needs to be really in the elements. If you're on an island, you want there to be crazy jungle pathways that go up, down, around, under the map, come out on the left side. If you really think about what I'm thinking about, I wish I could have some sort of thing where I can put my thoughts onto the screen and really show you guys, because obviously it's hard to really convey about that. But I think a lot of you guys would agree, map replayability, you want the map to be cool every single time. Now, however they want to do that, changing the map around, making multiple pathways, that's up to them, but we'll have to see what happens. So again, thank you guys for watching. Put hashtag top 5 in the description, in the comment section below, just so I can see that you're actually watching this video right now, because I really do appreciate everyone that watches a good 7-minute video. So really appreciate that. And obviously, if you're still watching as well, I think a lot of you guys either already did or maybe will, if I guess you're this I'm not gonna say you're dedicated, but it's pretty cool that you're watching the whole video. But yeah, at this point, if you haven't, please comment below what you think should be in DLC 2, and you will have a chance to be in the next video. I'll put your comment on screen, we'll talk about everything, I'll collect all the comments, and we'll see what actually goes in which order. And if we do get 200 likes, I will bring that video out tomorrow or tomorrow night, as soon as possible, obviously. And yeah, that's really it. So, hope you guys enjoyed, thank you guys for watching, I'll see you guys later, goodbye.